Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to this first video on my brand new channel that I'm gonna start. If you're here from my galleries, thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys like it, so we can get a bunch of subscribers and I can get more art out. You know, that's the whole goal of this channel, is to give me some more free time with the income to be able to draw more art for you guys. So other than that, let's get to it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is an action RPG beat 'em up that lets you pick from a decent roster of Marvel characters, like Big Stick, an Angry Rat, or how about Guy who shoots arrows at gods and somehow hurts the godlike beings, that can bend reality with a snap of his fingers, or Lady, who has guns and tasers. Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. Looks like the gang's all here, except for the only character that counts. And what character is that, you ask? I'll tell you. Black Cat. When will people out there realize that Black Cat is the best Marvel character and can beat every other Marvel character? Seriously, she's my favorite character and she's never gonna be in anything. She'll never be playable in anything, but I'm still gonna ask her because she's awesome. Well, back to it. The gameplay is pretty simple. You have a dodge, a light attack, and a heavy attack. Some characters can fly, but that stops being fun because it drains all your mana if you fly for too long. And then it sucks going into a fight with no mana, because most of your damage is your special attacks. Speaking of, that's a good lead-in, there's also special attacks. And a lot of them are pretty cool, like Wasp throwing out random stuff, making him larger to crush your enemies. Though for some reason she has fidget spinners, yeah, that doesn't date the game at all. Good job, fidget spinners. Yeah. But that's how you do most of your damage in the game. The light and heavy attacks just build special meter. You can also do team up attacks. And a huge attack that has all the characters attacking at the same time. That really is no help, because half of the time I'm shooting at the left, my brother's over there shooting at the right. I don't know what's going on. The screen is filled with a bunch of goop. I don't know, and it's a waste of time and mana. I barely used them. It worked once on one boss. I can't even remember. So I mean, it's pretty, but it's kind of pointless. The story is pretty simple. There's Infinity Stones and Thanos wants them again. And you need to go to different locations in the Marvel Universe to get said stones. It does an okay job of getting all these characters together. I can't expect some deep writing when you're pulling in a ton of characters in a game. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. I'll let it pass. The graphics are a kind of bright, cartoony style that helps the characters look more like they're from the comics. And I like it. I love that type of cartoony art. It looks a lot better than the other Marvel game that's coming. Whew. Yeah, poor Black Widow. She got hit pretty hard by an ugly stick. Yeah. But is this game worth getting at full price? If you're a huge Marvel fan, sure. But I would wait until the price drops down to about $20, $30. The game is fun, but it does get repetitive mashing the buttons and beating up waves of bad guys that are just, different colors but the same type of enemy. And the levels are just straight hallways with a different coat of paint. You might find a small room here and there. It'll have a little item, but it's not fun because it's not costumes or anything interesting like that. It's just level up orbs and stuff like that they're really stingy about. So it's hard for me to get excited about finding anything in this game. And the camera, I mentioned it a little bit when you're doing the ultimate attack. Half of the time I have no clue where I am and I'm screaming at the TV, where am I? Where am I? And then I end up dead, or I'm in a corner getting beat down by like 20 dudes. And the camera needs work. The camera's awful. The game's fun, but that camera, I haven't had a camera that bad since like PS1 days. So yeah, be ready for that. The story mode is kind of short, and there's not much to do after beating it. There's the Infinity Trials, and that's just like a challenge mode where you have to do something in a certain amount of time, beat a certain amount of enemies in a certain time, and the rewards aren't really worth it. It's just, most of the time, it's just a recolor of a character's costume, and I can't tell you guys how annoying it is to unlock a recolor and have the dev say, yeah, that's a costume. Fine. No, you just recolored stuff. That doesn't count. A costume is a costume. This is a superhero game. There should be a ton of costumes. I know they're coming out with free costumes, but those should have been in the game. Those should have been unlockables. That would have made finding things in the levels more exciting, but they really dropped the ball on unlockables. And then there's the grinding levels. The grinding is tedious, it's slow, and it does get boring. I kind of stopped at level 50 something, and I don't care to continue grinding anymore. And we all know how fun that is, the infinite grinding. I would say Marvel Ultimate Alliance is an okay game. It's fun for the most part, but it does start to get old really quick. I beat the story mode, did a few of the Infinity Trials, and I'm kind of bored already, so yeah, it's alright. I'd give it, I'd say it's a solid 6 out of 10. It's not awful. If you're a huge Marvel fan, I'd still wait for a price cut. 40 if you're a huge Marvel fan, 30, 20 if you're just looking for a fun game to play. But, other than that, I do love the art style. It's great. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. I wait for a sale. And that's it. I hope you guys like the review or whatever this is. Like, comment, subscribe. So I'm doing a little something for you guys, you special people who made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on. What I'm doing for you guys is, if you come from my galleries, you know what I do and how I do it. And you know how much a full colored commission is. It's about $60. So I'm going to be raffling off one of those for free when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping I can pull that off with just you guys from the galleries, because I'm trying to make this channel a second source of income, so I can quit my second job and do more art for you guys and do more comics and get stuff out faster. You guys want stuff faster, I want to get it faster, but I gotta have a roof over my head. So yeah, when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, which hopefully will be soon, I'll be raffling off or picking someone from the comments of this very first video. And you got to keep watching these videos, because it won't be for every video I'm doing this, but every once in a while I will have a video out there and you could win a full colored commission. It's always going to be half character or something like that. Any character you want. You love Rebecca Cunningham from Tailspin, you got it. I will be doing that for you. Whatever you want. If it's your character, I don't care. I'll do it. But you gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta subscribe, you gotta hit the bell, you gotta do everything. You gotta go. If you can get people to join, I will do a second side raffle. And you gotta show me proof though. You gotta be like, hey, you gotta tell your people who you're bringing in, hey, I'm blah 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 and blah blah told me to join. And you gotta watch the video, okay? You gotta watch the video. I'm trying. If we don't get this monetized, my whole reason for doing this, to get more art out there by having a second income where I can take some time to work on stuff, is pointless. So yeah, first raffle, first video, it's out. Thank you guys for coming back. If you want to look at my stuff that's not YouTube, it's not safe for work, you got to look for anti and then the number before the number 1 and you'll find me. All right, everybody, goodbye.